Hey guys, it's Will from AFOL Anonymous. So I wanted to respond to MandR Productions' most recent video, which was about the rumour that Captain Rex is going to be available in a really cheap microfighter set next year. Currently it's only available in the UCS Venator set. Now, I'm going to start with something that I liked about this video. I thought it was great that he said that some people are going to be really happy about this and that you're in the right to feel like you enjoy this leak, which is great. I thought that was a really mature way of approaching the conversation. That being said, here are my thoughts on the rest of it. If you agree, please leave a like. If you disagree, please leave a like.
Getting Captain Rex in a $13 microfighter is really great for a lot of people.
Isn't it good for all people? Like, we now have the option to get a cheaper version of a really good figure. That is better than it just being locked behind a paywall. The people who want just the figure and not the Venator set could then just buy the figure on its own in that really cheap set. And the people who already have it and really like the figure could just buy a second one and it would be a lot cheaper. So that sounds like a good thing, surely.
My point is, you should just get something cool for your money, and I feel like LEGO is taking that away once again.
What? Like, you're not losing any value of what you just bought. The set that you bought is still worth that value. It's still the same set. Like, if Captain Rex was only going to be in the microfighter set, then that would be losing value because that figure would be taken away. It would be missing a figure. But all that's actually happened is that LEGO has set the market price at about $13 for that figure. I guess less than $13 because the microfighter in itself would be worth something, maybe. This means that now people have to reconsider whether they want to buy the set just for Rex, because Rex is only worth $13. But like, you had to do that anyway when buying the Venator set. You had to work out whether it was priced as to what you thought it was worth. So nothing's really changed. Like, you still had to work out if you wanted to spend 600 of the King's pounds to buy that set, and you still have to do that. It's just that this figure is now perceived to be worth less. So you have to work out whether the whole set is still worth the same amount for you.
When you spend $650 on something, you should get something extra special for your money.
You do get something cool for your money. You get the set, you get the Venator, you get the two figures, you get Rex, you get Yularen. The only reason I could see for people being mad at this is the perceived value of Rex and that having changed. But the quality of the set and the figures included are still the same. Like, that hasn't changed at all. I think if you bought the set as a symbol of how much money you have, that would be a bad thing. If you were either planning on, like, scalping it, that would be a bad thing. Like, am I getting this wrong? Like, the Venator's cool. Would I buy it now that I know that I could get a Rex figure for $13? No. Would I have bought it anyway if Rex wasn't coming out in a cheaper set? No. Like, I don't think it's worth that massive amount of money, even with two exclusive figures. Now, I still don't think it is, but like, that hasn't changed because of the value of Rex. I just think that's a massively, expensive set. It's not for me. Like, the perceived big change in Rex's value shouldn't actually change whether that set is for me or not. The lying part of Ryan's video is just mad to me. Like, he shows in the Venator manual that LEGO said that the Rex and Yularen figures were exclusive to the set.
That the Rex and Yularen minifigs are both exclusive to this set.
And they were when it was written. You don't have to be a lawyer to come to that conclusion. And I say lawyer because he says this amazing quote here.
Now, if you want to be a lawyer about it and say that LEGO did not say that they are exclusive in perpetuity or forever, you are right. But are we really going to sit here and put it on LEGO fans to have to be lawyers to be able to know when LEGO says something's exclusive that it's not really exclusive? Like,
and no, you don't have to be a lawyer. You just have to assume that figures aren't going to be exclusive forever. I know it's a quick turnaround, but like, it is what it is. You still have the figure, and if it's reproduced later, you can now get it for a 60th of what you had to pay for last time. And I think that's good for the consumer. Now, I do think it's odd that LEGO said that they have taken on feedback about having unique minifigures or not having unique minifigures in UCS sets, even though the figures still are exclusive to that Venator set. But they also said that people are annoyed not getting something unique and special from the UCS sets.
Because we know that when you buy a big set, it's nice to get something unique, something special, and that's what we want to provide.
The sets are unique. Like, the build is unique. The figures are currently unique, but if the figures no longer are unique, there's still value Like, they're still as good as they were. I don't understand. The set is special. It's this massive, like, detailed build that everyone's been asking for, and it's the main thing for the display if you were to put it on display. Like, if you just want the figure, then buy it off Bricklink. And, like, good news, because it's going to be a lot cheaper come next summer.
And so I look to UCS sets as the opportunity to get figures that we all should be able to buy for $5, but LEGO Star Wars refuses to release for $5.
Well, luckily for you, that figure will soon be about $10. So you're going to have to pay a lot less if you want to get that one. So that sounds like a great deal. I think overall the reason that Ryan, and loads of others I'm sure, like I don't want to just pick on him, it's just for the branding, you know, for the views. I think that this is a bad thing is because they are able to buy big sets and get those sought after figures. But that is inherently anti-consumer, like having just those figures in those massively priced sets. It doesn't undervalue your £600 Venator with Captain Rex as long as you bought it because you thought it was worth the value, worth that £600. That set is still worth £600, it's just the value isn't only stored in that Rex minifigure. I thought it would be fun to look at some comments. I've got the video up here. I love seeing figs to not be exclusive. Why should we have to pay $650 for a highly sought after fig? I mean, yeah, I agree. As someone who can't afford a $600 set and loves Captain Rex, I'm excited to see him in a more affordable set. This guy says, I don't know, I don't see a problem here. And again, I agree. There were, of course, some comments that agree with Ryan's view, but I'm not going to read those. You can read those yourself. I'm just reading the ones that agree with me because it makes me feel better. Look, please let me know what you think about this. If I'm insane for thinking this way, then do tell me. I welcome all criticism as always. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video. It really genuinely does help me a lot. So there haven't been a lot of videos recently, and that is because I got a cat and she has eaten the set that I normally take photos on. And I know that sounds like a dog ate my homework kind of excuse, but it is the truth. But if you want to check out a video about Bionicles or one about the amazing Islanders line, there are 2 videos that will appear in a second. And until next time, I will see you around, gang.